Obviously another really competitive game. Upstate played a great first half. We didn't execute defensively at the level I was hoping in the first half. We put them on the foul line way too many times in the first half and let their penetrators get too deep on penetration and it caused problems either with them making short jump shots or getting to the foul line. Second half, I thought our defense was excellent, much better than in the first half. Our defense kind of bailed us out again from a day where we didn't shoot it as well as we would like.
And in the first half, it seemed like, against Stetson, third quarter, second half, even into the fourth quarter, whipping the ball around nicely. It seemed a little bit slow again until the third quarter when you guys, were much more purposeful.
Yeah, I think, the ball needs to move a little quicker. It's getting stuck. We catch it and we hold it. And that's, our team knows that's the exact opposite of what we're supposed to do. But, sometimes you get a little sloppy with things once it gets into the game. And, we're going to have to work on that we don't allow things like that to happen.
Whitney, is that one of those things that you guys probably talk about at halftime in a situation like, tonight when you're not happy about how you're playing, moving the ball around quicker and stuff?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we talked about before the game, and then we weren't doing it. So at halftime, we had to really make an emphasis on, let's move the ball around faster, get to the spots where we want to get to. We didn't knock down shots like we wanted to, but we started getting going a little bit, I guess.
Karl, Whitney's doing so many different things for you guys all over the floor. Her shooting's been a little off, though, for a stretch of games here. Does the other stuff take a toll, or is this one of those stretches where you don't worry about it?
I want Whit to shoot. I get more upset. A couple times today she passed up an open shot. She's one of the best shooters in the country. I think some of it, she hasn't got off to a good start shooting the game, and I think that's gotten to her. And once she, one of these games, and it'll probably be really soon, it's going to be one of those 6 for 8, 7 for 8 for 3, and then we're not going to have to worry about it the rest of the year. She's just too good a shooter. And, when she first got back in practice, she wasn't shooting it that well, as you can imagine, being off that line. But in practice right now, she's shooting it exceptional. So this is just a matter of her having that one big breakout game from 3, and then we can put all this behind us.
Does that sound about right, Whit?
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
All the other stuff you do, it doesn't take away from your focus on the shooting or anything like that. Rebounding, assists, and block shots, and it's not impacting your ability to focus on the outside shooting?
No, I don't think so.
Atwater was big for you guys in the second half.
She hit a couple threes. She also got to the rim. We just, she's a really good penetrator for us, and we want her to get in the paint. Now we got what decisions we make once we get to the paint. We got to make sure that we're not running over somebody or picking up a cheap foul that way. Yeah. But she collapses the defense. Now it's upon the rest of us or the rest of the team to get in open spots and talk to her about where the next pass should be. But she definitely did a good job giving us a lift. DT got a lot of rebounds for us and took care of the ball. Whit's one rebound from a double-double, had half our steals. In the second half, she did such a good job on Starling. I think Starling only had 1 point the whole second half, and they went to her early quite a few times, and Whit kept position, and it would force a turnover or a tough shot. So, and then the kid I thought played well, who I just wish would look for a shot a little bit more, was Gradijan. She was somebody that made some really good plays for us, and Jamie got us a couple putbacks at the end to kind of put it away, or not putbacks, but offensive rebounds, I should say, to put the game away.
In JIT, you look at their record, and you're probably going to have to talk to your girls about not overlooking them and stuff, but like we were talking about earlier, they really played tit for tat with Stetson quite well on the road today, and it was a third quarter deal, kind of like with you guys against Stetson, that changed things.
Yeah, they had the lead in the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure, and it went all the way down to the last minute. When you play somebody new in the league, now you'll get a sense for how they're thinking to attack you. You might have an idea of how they're how they're going to defend you or what they're going to look to take advantage of on the offensive end. But until you actually see it, you don't really know, what the other coach's tendencies are versus you. And then, one thing that NJIT does very well, I mean, they play zone. They'll make you beat them from the outside. So we're going to have to make some outside shots, and at the same time, they're really good at controlling the tempo. So they're in a lot of low scoring, make it a low possession game, and we'd rather make it a high possession game and get it going. So that'll be the challenge. Can we get it in more into a running game and force some turnovers and get things going off rebounds, or are they going to control the tempo?